Donald Trump's meeting with Syrian President Ahmed al-Shara at the White House is one of the most contentious diplomatic moves in recent history. For Trump, welcoming a man once linked to al-Qaeda into the Oval Office marks a radical shift in U.S. foreign policy, one that weighs strategic interests against painful historical memory and moral risk. At its heart, the meeting signals Washington's willingness to embrace new alliances if it might help bury old conflicts, especially with the persistent threat of ISIS. Al-Shara's journey from insurgent leader and former al-Qaeda affiliate to the U.S. legitimized president of Syria is nothing short of astonishing. Once branded a terrorist, al-Shara is now being hailed by Trump as a strong leader, under the logic that his regime could join a U.S.-led coalition against remaining ISIS holdouts. In exchange, the U.S. has begun granting sanctions relief and removed al-Shara from its terrorist list, betting that such incentives will encourage moderation and ongoing cooperation. Yet, this realpolitik approach isn't without deep controversy. Critics, including members of Congress and advocacy groups, argue that legitimizing a former extremist figure may undermine global counterterrorism credibility and victimize those harmed by past violence. Some analysts are skeptical that al-Shara's break with jihadist ideology is sincere, warning that short-term gains may be overshadowed by long-term instability or betrayal of American values. Supporters point to an exhausted Syrian population, the changed realities since Assad's ouster, and the need for a functioning state over endless chaos. They insist that U.S. willingness to pivot and engage with one-time adversaries reflects not moral weakness, but a pragmatic attempt to achieve regional stability where decades of hostility have failed. Ultimately, Trump's decision is a gamble, betting on the idea that former enemies can become responsible partners under the right pressures and rewards. Whether this risk pays off or instead backfires with historic consequences will shape both Trump's legacy and America's reputation in the Middle East for years to come. Like and subscribe for more news and updates.